So I'm heading to do an auction preview brought to you by Tri-State Auction. I don't know what else they're called, LLC, couldn't tell you. AKA Ray Wiggers. And they got a lot of bigs, a lot of newer stuff. There's an 8000 series John Deere selling. I think it's got like 250 hours on it. I mean, stranger sales have happened. But really, I'm going there to check out the smalls. You can bid online, proxy bid. So just look up Tri-State Auction and you'll see this sale, Panama, New York. And I'm going to check out some smalls because they're not going to have them online. So, you know, maybe some suitcase weights and all. Let's go, let's grow. A nice, what appears to be a brilliant cultimulcher here, and man, it is put together well. Don't let the paint fool you. Got the duals on both sides. Mine's missing the duals. Makes it a little harder to pull down the road, that's for sure. But I'm going to tell you, this thing here is probably 14 foot. And looking over here, they might have put a new bearing in this end. Yeah, looks that way. I don't know. There you go. Well, what would an auction be without a 510 grain drill? 16 hole single disc opener. Got the grass seeder. And she clean. I mean, real clean. Clean as a whistle. Doesn't have the drop tubes on there. And I don't know. I've heard guys say that they just go along and plant without the drop tubes. I guess in theory it's going to fall in a uniform manner and land in the same spot. So item number 44, it's got the ratchet jack on there. It's in transport mode already. And not real sure how that cranks up, but I'm sure it does. Yep, decent tires on there. Look in the main seed box itself. Most of these, the fertilizers are rotted out. Yeah, that's okay. It's got oats in there. Not a ton of them, but just leftover. And then, yeah, then there's your fertilizer. Yeah, hey, it's not terrible, to be honest with you, compared to what I've seen. I wouldn't put fertilizer in an old drill like this. Super caustic. Yeah, it's fairly clean. Not a huge fan of the single disc, but there you go. Item number 8, he's got an auger wagon here. I think he's claiming this to be 300 bushel. Got a little side funkiness going on here. So, you know, other than that, it's an auger wagon. 3 kicker wagons here and seem to be in good shape. Got an easy trail. H&S. I don't know, is that a Peckway? Yeah, these go high. They just do. I saw one down at WTC at the last auction sell for $3,300. It was a nice wagon. And the deer flies have showed up. 565 New Holland baler. Yeah. Walking around checking it out. Comes with the bale already installed. Oh, this truck online, I think, said it had 147,000 miles and no brakes. Who needs brakes? Just bail out. But yeah, we are in New York State, and their inspection is a lot different than ours. And then we come over here, and I think this has 47,000 miles. I think it's a 2003. The thing of it is, you know, being that old, 19 years old minimum, you know, it's seen a lot of salt. And even if the engine doesn't have a lot of miles on it, the body does. Yeah, you're wearing a salt belt, man. They just take a beating. All right, and this is your 8245R with 250 hours on it, and it looks it. I mean, the skin's new, everything new. You got it sold originally out of Land Pro, and I don't know. I mean, you guys that are into these new machines that you're not allowed to work on, you're going to know more about it. I mean, could it have been a loaner? Could it have been a lease? And that's why it's finally up for sale? I don't know. But Turn right around, we got a new Holland Ts6 140, and I am not going to check the hours on that. Item number 34. You could probably get that right online. Well, here's a tractor we've seen a blast from the past, the old 1486, item 39. I do believe this was the tractor that sold. Oh, if I can find the footage, I'm going to interject it in here. And I did a farm all Friday, and this is, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be, but I'm about 90% sure I'm not. This is the tractor I actually climbed up in and sat in at that one auction. It was down in Mercer County. Boy, could it have been Jefferson Township auction? A good look once and over. It comes with the hubs. I can see that already. And look what they've added here, some blinders. Boy, you want to light the sky up, that'll do it. And these look like 20.8 38s, and they certainly are right there. The cab is not locked, so that is synonymous we are welcome to go in it. And so we are going to go in it. Inquiring minds want to know. So let's see. Okay, we're at 7,262 hours, and I don't know if that's a working tack or what it is, but comes with the hubs already installed on there. Looks like somebody put some LEDs on there and whatnot, but yeah, there you go. Now, that looks new. That looks new. And then this one over here looks, okay, they're matching. They're matching. Well, we know about the 10 series by now, and we know quite well. Series 2 special, and you know, these 10 series, they go high. And I think this one was already at 5,000 3 days out of the auction. By the way, this auction starts 11 a.m. July 9th on Saturday. Agco Allis 8610. There you go. Case IH 1200 6-row 30-inch 6x30 no-till. Looks to be in really good shape. Man, it's going to be interesting to see what this goes for. This be a nice little planter. Let's take a look-see, do. Yeah. But I don't know. I still don't get the whole no lids on these. I mean, it just, I don't know. Bare metal and water. It just, that's the history of the creation of metal. It's never worked out. Got a rolling harrow here, 220 on Furworth. These are nice for breaking clumps up, but I don't know if I'd ever just run a roller harrow alone. New Holland Elevator. We always used to call these a hay elevator, but apparently you could use them for grain too. I've seen people use them for grain. Got a little gap at the bottom so your beans will fall through some of them, but I guess if it moves most of them up and keeps grabbing them, you're good to go. Got a John Deere 726 soil management system. And yeah, that's got the roller harrow on the back, the field cultivators, the discs up front. Now this makes more sense to me. Got an Athens Model 119 here, 22-footer. I've always been a fan of the Athens discs. They just look like they're built well, and look at that tongue on there. Oh my word. Framed up well, heavy. I don't know, of course it's gonna need at least that rebuilt on there, but yeah, it broke right off. Yeah, so I mean, you know, you're buying a used piece of equipment. Got a 500-gallon Hardy sprayer here, and I've seen a lot of these go at auction. Good sprayers. A lot of guys don't like them because if you have to replace the pumps, they're expensive, and a lot of guys just don't want to do that. It looks like 45-foot booms. Got the foam markers. This would be an all right one to have. I've been meaning to upgrade mine, but it's not really tip-top priority, because the one I have, the 300-gallon one, goes good with my antique tractors. So yeah, there you go. This is a white 588 6 bottom, and yeah, missing a couple coulters there. We've seen them sell though. I mean, down at No Joke Boaks, sold quite a few plows down there over the years, I'm sure. Right, Dylan? Got a pin core PTO driven generator. Pretty cool little setup. I've seen a lot of these go in the last couple of years especially, and they don't go cheap, so we'll see what this goes for. It'll be interesting. I should probably eventually get one before it's too late. Yeah, little field cultivator here, and I don't know, you know, I never had interest in buying one. The thing is, you still got to plow, you know. So if you're going to plow, you might as well plow disc and then just call the mulch and be done with it. So that's, I don't know. If you ever used one, give me an example in the comments. When, where, why, and how. Got a Case IH blower here. I am not sure what model. I will walk and talk and gawk like I'm pretty good at doing. It says 600. There you go. Knew if I just kept circling the wagons I'd find it, but there you go. And Rollabar 256 rake ski. All right, come over here. He's got 20.8 R42, looks like 10 bolt, and then here he's got 9 bolt 18.438. Pretty good duals. And they also got a 7710 for sale, and that current bid's over $6,000 right now. So a couple of 10 series tractors. Well, there you go. Being 72 hours out, maybe he didn't have all the smalls out. He didn't have really hardly any smalls, but I may go, I may not, I don't know. There's a big auction out in Carrollton, Ohio, and that's a beast.